Welcome back to English Unfiltered, the podcast where we explore real conversations in English. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie, and today we're diving into the secret social decoding of British English.
Right, because, just knowing the vocabulary isn't actually enough. Like, you can memorize the dictionary, but British people rarely say exactly what they mean emotionally.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, that's exactly why English learners often feel so, socially confused when they interact with native speakers.
Yeah, they study the literal meanings of the words, right?
Exactly. But real everyday conversations actually run on this entirely hidden emotional code.
It's so true. Let's translate some of these everyday phrases. So if I ask a British friend how their weekend was, and they say, not bad.
Right, so not bad. To an outsider, that sounds like it was just okay, or maybe even like a little disappointing. But in this hidden code, not bad secretly means very good.
Wait, really? So they could have won the lottery and they'd still just say, not bad.
Yeah, pretty much. They downplay it on purpose. It's this classic understatement.
So they're actively trying not to brag.
Exactly, yeah. And then you have something like, quite nice.
See, quite nice sounds lovely to me.
You would think so, but no. Quite nice usually just means average, or even slightly below average. It's really not a compliment at all.
Wow, okay, so what about in a professional setting? Let's say I pitch this brilliant idea to my boss, and they just look at me and say, well, that's brave.
Oh no, if they say, that's brave, that is a very polite rejection. It basically means it's a terrible idea and you are making a massive mistake.
Seriously, I would have walked away feeling so proud, like they were calling me courageous.
I mean, they sort of are, but only because you'd have to be completely crazy to actually do it.
Oh, man. Okay, well, what if they say, that's interesting?
That's interesting is another huge one. It literally just means I disagree with you completely.
Just a nice way to shut down the idea without an argument then.
Exactly. It reminds me of that classic brush off, when people say, we should do this sometime.
Oh my gosh, yes. We should do this sometime. Is basically universal code for this is absolutely never going to happen.
Yeah, zero chance.
But wait, I have to push back a little here. Doesn't all this indirectness just mean people are being dishonest?
Right.
Why not just say what you mean instead of making everyone guess?
It's a super common question, but it's not really about dishonesty. It's about emotional protection. The ultimate goal here is social harmony.
So it's about avoiding awkwardness, basically.
Precisely. They're avoiding awkwardness, they're reducing the chance of confrontation, and just softening any criticism.
Right. So nobody has to be the bad guy.
Exactly. It protects the listener's feelings and saves everyone from a tense, uncomfortable situation.
I guess that makes sense. But I mean, for someone learning English, how are they supposed to actually read those invisible cues?
Well, the key is that learners shouldn't just listen to the words. The real meaning actually lives in the speaker's tone or, their hesitation. The context is everything.
Like facial expressions, too.
Oh, for sure. If someone pauses, takes a sharp breath, and says, that's interesting, that little micro hesitation is doing all the heavy lifting.
The pause is the actual rejection.
Yes. The words are just the polite packaging wrapped around it.
Okay, so a quick recap. British communication isn't actually emotionally empty at all. It's just emotionally indirect.
Very indirect, yeah.
But once you understand that hidden code, those conversations make perfect sense.
They really do. And, I want to leave you with a thought to mull over today. Think about your own native language.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right. Do you have polite phrases that you use all the time, which secretly mean the exact opposite of what the actual words say?
It's fascinating to think about how every culture builds its own kind of emotional protection. Remember, learning English is about understanding the people, not just reading the dictionary.
Absolutely. Keep exploring those linguistic quirks, everyone.
We'll see you next time on English Unfiltered.